We have our news for the week, so let's take a look. Maintenance is normal time as usual. Ending with maintenance is the Great Phantom Bird. So if you haven't finished that, you have till maintenance to finish, although it should go into the key quest after anyway. So new this week, as expected, or as we knew from the live stream, is the first week of the Mana Collab. So we're getting 2 units, Randi and Primm. And next week is going to be the 3rd unit. So we already know all that. No premiums. So 30 login shards and everything there. Fountain of Lapis is coming back again, and I feel like I'm seeing this a lot more than I used to. But it's still a decent value. We get some miscellaneous updates. So Knight of the Claris Materia. The stats are staying the same, but they're updating from Mana Series units to Mana Category, which is very nice. Because even like now, Shiloh can't use it, who is the last mana unit that we got. So he'll be able to use it, and obviously the new units as well. And then full breakdown is getting boosted from an 83 break to an 85, which is really, really nice. That 2% will actually make a difference. Might not seem like a lot, but it does make a difference. So they're doing a special summon where we can get the old units. So the new units aren't in this. It's a special ticket, and you get 1 random. So we usually get at least 1 ticket for free, either from doing the event or box summon or whatever. I didn't notice the ticket listed as a login reward, so we'll have to actually do the event. But they normally do give us at least 1 for free. And then the Lapis Replica Special Summons, new banner for the 2 units. They've been doing that for pretty much every unit lately, so that's to be expected. Only 1 new card as both units share the card. So maxed out 150 attack, 25 limit damage, and then Mana Series only get another 25% LB damage and 500 flat attack and magic. So for Mana Series, it's an okay card overall. Anybody not Mana Series will probably be using a different card though. And we're getting level 3 for the sealed tower, which is nice. So it looks like we'll have to do another little quest to unlock the next floor. They got the information there. So pretty much the same deal as before. It's still going to be locked to Season 4 category only. Just like the other 2 floors, special area effect everywhere. So it looks like in one of the chests is going to be a materia, 100% equipment, attack and magic when dual wielding, and then boost damage for chains 100%. So that is not chain cap. That sounds like the chain boost, so chain speed. But even still, that's rather nice. And then we have 2 weapons getting upgraded. So Roos is getting his sword upgraded. It looks like it's going to one-hander, just like Nalika did. And he's going to get 650 flat attack. It still has the machine killer for just him. Everybody else gets the beast killer. And then Tyvis and Yish, great sword, getting upgraded. They'll get 1,000 flat attack from it, which is super nice. 75% plant machine killer still. So nice little boost there. They don't notice anything else, so I'm not sure if we're getting any crowns or anything as a bonus for the units as well. So we'll have to see. But it's nice to see that we're getting some more permanent content added as well. Then we have the farm event. So this is going to be a box summon, mana category for the bonus units. They're doing the special 150,000 points as the last special personal reward, which should be expected. They've been doing this for quite a few events lately. As far as items that we get, so the Fairy's Ring, accessory, 37 defense spirit, nullify poison and confuse, 15% evasion and 4 LB per turn. If you need the 15% evade and the confusion resist, that's not bad. Other than that, might not use that much. Clothing, 95 attack and magic, 31 defense, 41 spirit, 50% equipment, attack and magic, When dual wielding, yeah, when double hand or dual wielding, so it looks like it works on both. 30% attack and magic. That's actually really nice. Another accessory, 39 defense and spirit, 5% to all elemental resists. Honestly, they could have boosted the elemental resist a little bit on that. 5% for everything just seems a little weak with only 39 defense and spirit, honestly. Fairy Cloak, we've already had one of those. Looks like no boost. 25 defense and spirit, fire, water, wind, and earth resist at 20%. So if you need those resists, it's not bad. The mana series category for the bonus units. And we do get a special equipment fight as well, the Revived Mana Fortress. So this is for Randy's special clothing. 74 attack, 53 defense, 17 spirit. He gets 500 flat attack, and everybody gets 25% limit damage. So definitely good for Randy. I'd say not bad for everybody else. I mean, LB damage is a little bit low to use for mainly for the limit damage in most builds. But 74 attack on clothing is not terrible for essentially a free unit. We'll have to see how hard that is. And they do note that because this is a limited event, this one won't go to the key stages. So you'll have to get this done while it's here now, otherwise you're just going to miss out. So we have for them. So Clash of Wills update is essentially all they're doing is they're adding Primm and Randi to the Good Focus Plus abilities, and that's it. It's the only Clash change that they have updated for that news, which was to be expected. Again, they did announce that for the live stream. And we can take a look at the banner itself. So we have Mana Sword Hero Randi and Spirited Heart Primm. Overall, a fairly boring banner. Nothing special there. They're reusing the secondary raid up from the last banner. So it's Roos, Irvine, Locke, and Galoof again. No premium unit, so 10 tickets to pity. Have to run through 5 times, so it's 45,000 lapis to pity one of the units. There's going to be the special treasure fortune summons that they've been doing. And then I looked, and I did not see any actual global boosts for either unit. So they're both super limit burst units. Up first we have Randi. So his super trust is a two-handed sword, 231 attack. He gets 1,000 flat attack. And then everybody else can get the Beast Dragon and Fairy Killer. Regular trust is a hat, 55 attack, 32 defense, 36 spirits. 30% attack on it. And 50% double hand. So not bad for the double hand if you need that. Leader skills, 750 attack and magic, 200 defense and spirit for mana series only. And then he's a 500 attack and magic, 200 defense and spirit for water category. There is a little note that him and the old Randi share at least one ability that's being changed. So it's going to be updated for both units. And then for Primm. So Super Trust accessory, 72 attack, 28 defense, 68 magic, 21 spirits, 30% wind resist. She'll get 500 flat attack and magic. Everybody else will get the 50% dragon and reaper killer. Not bad stats for killers on it, actually, for anybody else to use. Regular trust, materia, 40% mana. Beast and Fairy Killer, 50% when using fists. So you only get the killer when using a fist. So we can take a look at their kits on the JP side. As we can see, I don't see any note anywhere of any global boosts. So first up, we have Primm. So she has a EX2, the 100 wind amp. So I don't see any notes about them changing this either. So this is going to take 3 turns to boost like everything else. '85 attack and magic break for all enemies. Fire and light resist down. Modifiers on chain moves isn't really anything. ailment resist, and LB for everybody. So cooldown with a barrier and 50% to all mitigates. It's okay if you want the barrier. We get the big elemental buffs that essentially do the mitigates as well now. Wind resist down. See here, cooldown the boost is 80 LB modifier. Single target imbues with a 60 amp. Ice, lightning, water, wind, and light. She's got 3 different fields to choose from. So we get ice and water. And then resist as well. 40% boost there. Lightning and wind. And the last one is just light. So having the resist on there is a little special. As far as amps go, we have decent choice of fields overall. She does have the nice boost, so it's a 7-turn cooldown, only 5-turn duration, so we don't get full uptime for this. But 45 wind boost, as well as 300 stats and 300 limit damage, is really nice. The 300% LB damage is super nice to have. She also has double mirage, 1 stack of reflect as well. See, one of the main things holding her back is she really wants to dual wield, but they did not give her the extra dual wield cap. They did not lock her chain modifier to being dual wield though, so you can build her as a double hand and not need extra chain cap, but she will need the extra double hand percentage. She gets an extra 150 modifier for some of her skills, but that's still not going to have her do that much damage with those, I don't think. As far as a limit, it's a 35 fist down, 130 wind, 80 defense break, 200x modifier, bolting chains. So 80 cooldown plus if you do the 100, that gets her up to 380, which is really low for LB damage. Super, we go up to 40 fist, 135 wind, still 80 break, 300, so we get that to 480. Still on the low end for damage, so she's definitely not going to do a ton of damage herself. She's more of a supporter with the fields and stat buffs and everything. And then we can take a look at Randi. So his 150 boost is locked behind EX2. Most of his moves seem to give himself a modifier until he dies, essentially. So it looks like they're all boosting his cooldown here. 200% Beast, Dragon, and Fury Killer, and then 400 finisher move. Gets 120 on his limit modifier. %60 Magnus, Water, Wind, and Earth, so he's got a secondary boost, but it's only a 60%. One nice thing with the modifier being tied to all his imbues is he does have this one which will clear all his imbues, so you can actually stack all the modifiers if you want. So double hand unit as expected. As far as a limit, so his base limit, 35 sword down, 130 water, 80 defense break, 350 modifier. And then the super is 40 sword with 135 water, 80 defense, 430. And they're both absolute mirror chains. So he can get up to 650 if you give him the extra 100, seeing he doesn't have it in his kit already for the first 5 turns. So he'll do decent damage as is, but without any global boosts, he's nothing like super standout, unfortunately. Especially knowing that we do have NV Plus coming up at some point soon. I was kind of figuring that they would at least give Randi some kind of global boost overall. So this means out of the 3 units, I would expect Randi to get a global boost the most. So I don't think the 1 unit next week will get any global boost either. We'll have to wait and see, but I'm not going to expect it with nothing special marked for Randi. And then after that, we'll have to see if they're going to do possibly the Full Metal Alchemist collab, or if we're going to go into Neo Vision Plus or not. I mean, as is, Randi will do decent damage. He's definitely going to get beat out by Neo Vision Plus, though. So, I mean, if you really like mana, the units are usable. But if you don't care about mana at all, you can probably skip them. They don't have anything special to stand out overall, and I mean, Primm at least will have some support stuff because she's not built to be damage overall. Randi is definitely going to be beat out by Neo Vision Plus units. I was waiting for this collab before, though, so I'm probably going to pull for him. I do like Mana series and everything. And that's pretty much all the news that we have. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.